Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea and this little baby going down her stairs. I woke up, I fed her breakfast, I logged into a Zoom meeting, and while I was doing my Zoom meeting, I also did my makeup so I look like a person. Shelby texted me and was like, I want to eat at Mike's Place. Also, F you, Trump sticker, yuck, they're everywhere in Arkansas. And I love Mike's Place, so I was like, hell yeah, brother, let's go eat. I don't need this menu. No, I don't. Because I'm always going to order the exact same thing at Mike's Place. Shelby tried to make her butter come out with little squishy holes and was mad about it, and it went everywhere. Sometimes life hacks aren't life hacks, especially when the butter is not warm enough. We ordered fried green tomatoes as an appetizer because it is my #1 favorite appetizer in the whole world. And Shelby dropped hers immediately on the table because she's not having a good luck lunch experience. They have homemade ranch, they have the best salad in the world with wonderful croutons and real bacon. And I'm not even a bacon person, I don't care about bacon, but this one's good. Also, my server, she knows me now because I'm here all the time. She brings me extra raspberry sauce for my pecan-encrusted whitefish because, oh my god, it's so good. After lunch, I was like, take me to 7 Brew. I did not get caffeine and I need it right now. Then it was time for me to go home and get ready. I know this looks crazy, but I'm trying to make sure my tongue is pink and not stained with coffee. I usually use liquid B12 and I spilled it all over my tits. I usually use sublingual B12, but I'm out of that, so I just use cherry syrup because I'm trying to film a transition for my ICP concert and oh, Jesus Christ, this is horrific looking. The transition's already been filmed, it's already up. But I was trying to transform myself into a sexy clown. I don't know, like a Harley Quinn type of clown. I am not good at making not a giant mess when I do this. But after I got my makeup and my wig on, I felt pretty damn good about it. I was like, okay, she's a little crooked, but who cares? I look good. I drove myself to the ICP concert because I just need to go. I have been obsessed with Juggalo culture since I was old enough to know it existed, and I've wanted to go to an insane clown Posse show my whole life. I was not aware that when I got there would be a wrestling match, and then everybody was like, is it your first time? And I was like, yeah, it's my first time. And they were like, there's always a wrestling match. And I was like, oh, silly me. I watched some of the wrestling match, and then I started to kind of mingle because it was very crowded. This is the fullest I've ever seen the hall in Little Rock. I go to this venue all the time. I watch Chapel Roan perform here. I've been to Taylor Fest here 2 or 3 times, but I've never seen it this sold out. I've never seen the smoking patio this full, and you know what they were smoking. Everybody was dressed up. I think I was the only person who went for cute. Everybody else went for scary. She was cute. This was like her 55th show. She's like a real juggalette, and she was so nice to me. I made a bunch of friends, and they were all nice to me. And then when they moved the wrestling match ring off the stage, it was time for them to actually put the stage up. The guy behind me said, hey, little juggalette, when we start to rush the rails, you better run because if you hit the ground, you're not getting back up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then a mosh pit broke out next to me, and I was so scared because my heart rate went up so fast. My Apple Watch alerted me and was like, hey girl, are you good? But I will say that a very nice juggalo stood in front of me in the mosh pit and said, no, don't touch her. And I was like, thank you so much. Also, I made 2 friends named Brandy and Wendy yanked me out of that crowd so fast away from that mosh pit. I was like, I don't know who you people are, but you're saving my life right now. There were 4 opening acts, and we were like, okay, this is fun and cool. The first one was called Wolf Monster, and they were scary. They looked like, I don't know, they dressed up like the devil, and that's the best shirt I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I don't know if I said their name right. It was it's Monster Wolf. Then there was Wacko the Kid, Shaggy the Airhead, and this person called Ouija Mac, and I didn't know any of them, but I had a good time. Finally, Shaggy and Violent J came out, and I was like, this is amazing, and I got to sing Hocus Pocus, and I had the best time. There are so many bottles of Faygo on the stage, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty normal. I know that they love Faygo. I know they're from Detroit. I know that they're going to spray us down with Faygo. Now, I came prepared to be sprayed with Faygo like it was champagne, right? I knew they were going to throw it out into the audience. I knew people were going to lose their minds, right? Champagne Faygo. Okay, I'm here for it. But for some reason, I was not expecting for them to have this many gallons and 2 liters and buckets full of it on stage. Also, I was in the 3rd row and I could see everything so close and it was amazing. And I was like, wow, I got really lucky. I get to be so close and see Violent J and Shaggy, and I'm listening to all the songs I love. We were absolutely covered in confetti. And it's just raining down all over us, confetti and Faygo. And I'm like, this is so fun. And then I notice in front of me, only 2 rows ahead of me, this bucket of fucking Diet Cola Faygo hits me right in the face, right on top of my wig, all in my shoes, down to my underwear, down to my entire body. Yes, I drove home without a shirt because I was so disgustingly soaked in Faygo. I went home. I had to leave. I had to take a shower and I had to get up for work the next morning, but I'm all